I didn't see too many. And I'm not going to do Nuzlocke right yet because I'm not super comfortable with them and I'm not like the greatest Pokemon gamer. But um, I'm going to do a soft lock of this one, which is the first Pokemon in every route that I find. And I will nickname all my Pokemon. But if they die, if they faint, I'm not going to kill them. So, but we're at the start here, and we get to choose our character, and I'm going to be male. And I am going to be pale as white because I am. And then I'm going to choose the purple hair color because purple is my favorite color. So, along with a purple jacket. Let's see, the trim color. I like that one. Yes, this is who I'll play. Alright. So, I'm going to go with my name. My channel name is The Pokefather, so I don't think I'm going to be able to put that in. Yeah, not at all. So, hmm. Yeah, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's good. We're gonna go with. Oh, a stand in like I always have used. Malik. Alright, let's begin. Yes, my name will be Malik. So, I have played this in. But I am going to be trying to do. No, it's not my first time. I'm going to set it as easy for the puzzle challenge. Yes, I could change it at any time. I'm going to put it at difficult because vanilla is just too easy. Um, so we're gonna keep that. I will not have to worry about EVs or IVs to complete this mode, but you should strategize before your fights. Yes. Game's difficulty is at default. Okay. Feel free to switch between vanilla and difficult. Yep. I am going to do the hard level cap because I find it fairly better experience. Yep. What is the enhancement options? No. No, I don't want a randomizer today. Would you like to play a variant with stat rebalance? In the rebalance variant, all fully evolved Pokemon, including single species lines, will have their stats barring HP scale to give base stat of total 600. However, that is weird. No. Would you like to skip the opening cutscene? No. Alright. Long ago, the Boreas region was engulfed by a great war with a foreign land. It was a brutal war, one which lasted many years. During that time, the enemy managed to seize the upper hand. On the brink of defeat, the Borean king summoned a dark force to help turn the tides of battle. The foreign army's advantage was lost almost instantly. As soon as it entered the battlefield, the Dark Force used its power to create portals and transport the invading army back home. With the foreign army gone, the war seemed at an end for Boreas. However, their king, overcome by his lust for power, sent the Borean army through the portals as well. The war continued to rage in the foreign land for several years. Many more men and Pokemon were conscripted to fight and inevitably met their end on the battlefield. One such Pokemon having been a dear friend of the enemy king. Overcome with grief, the king built a device to restore its life, granting himself immortality in the process. But this traumatic event left him scarred and filled with anger. Unable to forgive the world that had hurt his precious Pokemon, he turned his machine into a giant weapon, the ultimate weapon. The king became a bringer of destruction that ended the war. With the war over, what little remained of the Borean army returned home. The king's Pokemon left him, and the battlefield became silent. Yet peace was still to come. Enraged over the fruitless war fought, survivors of the war wished for ample compensation from the Borean king. When he had nothing to offer them, they began to manipulate the Dark Force to attack the Borean kingdom, an attempted coup. In an effort to stop the madness, the Borean king gathered the legendary Pokemon: Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. Using the power of the three birds, a prison was created for the Dark Force, sealing its power. It became a shadow of its former self. Stripped of its power, it was taken in by the king and supervised by his progeny, until one fateful day, 16 years ago. Hoopa, I worry, old friend, for the future, for when she arrives, I won't be able to protect you if she tries something. No, she will try something. It's a matter of what it will be. That's why, my friend, you must go into hiding. I'll send your Pokeball adrift amidst the waves. You'll surely be safer lost at sea than if you were to remain with me. If I'm wrong and nothing happens, I'll call you back. But if this is to be our final time together, protect my son if he is ever in danger. And in turn, should the wrong sort try to force your true power free, then trust him to protect you. Farewell, my good friend. It's gone. So, you came after all. Let's get this over with. 15 years later. Ah! How can I fulfill Grandpa's wish if I cannot catch a single Pokemon? I promised him. I promised I would finish the war, but right now, I cannot even begin to fathom the possibility. Whatever should I do? A Pokeball? Here? Now? This Pokemon. It can't be. Hoopa. Ha ha ha. It appears, Grandpapa, there may be a way after all. It is time for destruction to engulf the land, and for the eternal flower to bloom once again. Pokémon Unbound. Present day. That would be terrifying, to just get sucked into a portal out of nowhere. What the? How did you get in here? Quick, scientist! What are you standing around for? Grab him! Now knock him out and lock him up in the warehouse. Zeph is going to freak out when he hears about this. He is unconscious, Hoopa. Stop. Have I not told you countless times to stay out of my cube space, unless you have expressed permission? I am aware you cannot travel through your rings anymore, but that does not give you the right to disobey me. And you were the one responsible for bringing him here. I do not know what you wanted him for, but you have been a repeated nuisance ever since I found you on that beach last year. I may not be your true guardian, but I am your trainer now. And as your trainer, I order you to cease these immature antics of yours. Now! What a bother. Wait. Now that I think about it, I could work with this. Okay. So we get sucked into a portal. Hoopa's looking for his true guardian. Something tells me there's some stuff going on. That's to walk. Okay. So. Alright. I'm going to set some settings here. Auto run will be on. Yep. Quick hit. HEMs. Yes. Puzzle difficulty. Skip. Nope. Save prompts. Alright. Battle effects. We are going to put it on set style. I kind of like that. We're going to always use best ball. Fast messages. Alright. So I have to set everything on my PC, on my recording, to where I cannot hear anything through my headphones. But I'm also not going to be fast forwarding, at least not for right now. I don't really care for how people do that in the Poké runs, but let's go over here. See what we can find. Oh, another Pokeball. Found another potion. Hey, who do you think you are? Do you think you can get away with keeping me locked up in here? You better let me through right now, or you're gonna feel my wrath. Back off, kid. I'm under strict orders to keep you locked up. So scram unless you want to feel my wrath. Smart choice. Keep away from this door and you won't regret it. Huh? Who are you? Pretty sure I was by myself when they threw me in here. Malik, huh? And you're saying you got sucked in here by a magic portal? That's a pretty dramatic entrance. Hey, those clothes. Do you live in Frozen Heights? I just moved in, but I guess I never stopped to say hi. Say, how about we buddy up and look for a way out together? The door back there is a bust with a guard in the way. Oh yeah, I guess I should introduce myself, partner. My name is... And we're going to name him... Oh, let's see. Let's go Nero. That sounds pretty good. Whoop. Whoops. My name's Nero. I'm looking for my parents, and I thought these people would have a lead on them. And, well, you can see they hate it when people go snooping. Anyway, we better start looking for another exit. Let's move. Alright, now we have Nero following us. Did you hear that, Malik? It sounded like some Pokemon are trapped in that cage over there. Let's go check it out. The lock appears fragile. Break it. Yes, I will. Okay. It looks like these Pokemon are grateful and want to join us. If we each take one and put them in these Pokeballs I picked up, we could use them to attack the guard and escape. So, what are you waiting for? Go ahead, choose a Pokemon. So, the last time I had done this, I had chose Gibble. There's also Larvitar, which turns into Tyranitar. But, I think I want Beldum, because it turns into Metagross. Yeah, I know it gets takedown and it doesn't really get anything until a little bit later, but I think it'll be fine. Beldum. It has a timid nature. That sucks. Do you want to give Beldum a nickname? Yes, I do. And let's see, how am I going to do naming convention this time around? I think I'm going to go with a naming convention of fruit. It just seems kind of... We're going to call you Blueberry. No. Yeah, sure. We'll just call you Blueberry. I'll take this one then. And then Lavatar is all sad. Oh. Now that we have our own Pokemon, let's head back to the exit. We'll force our way out of here. Yeah, sure. I told you before. I'm under strict orders to keep you locked up. You don't really have a choice anymore. You're gonna let us out, or get your sorry butt handed to you. Quit fooling yourselves. There's nothing you can do to make me let you through. Malik, let's team up and show this guy what we can do. You both are really starting to get on my nerves. Inkay, Scorpy, show them why you don't mess with the shadows. Alright, first battle. Tutorial battle, basically. Shadow Grunt, Inkay, and Scorpy. Level 10. Okay, so I'm going to... Ooh, Metal Bash. Whoop. Let's just use Metal Bash. I'm still kind of like learning my controls on my keyboard. It's a little wonky. Oh, I might actually do speed up because this is slow. So, we are actually going to do just that. There we go, that's a lot better. It's not super fast, but it's also not like super slow either. And if I want, I can always, speed it up a little bit farther. So I'm still learning all of the emulation stuff. This is my first time using an emulator, so. Alright, level 11. No, my Pokemon. Not bad, Malik. You and I make a pretty good team. But I'll take it from here. Let me use these items on your Pokemon to heal it from the fight. Gibble, use Metal Claw. Alright, I give up. I'll let you through. Please, have mercy on me. Don't hurt me anymore. Please. Gibble, return. I'm getting out of here now, Malik. I'm sure you're capable of taking care of yourself from here on out. If you run into any trouble, just use your Pokemon. Oh, one more thing. As soon as you get home, we're going to battle. You impressed me when we battled together, so I want to see how I'll fare against you. Until then, don't tire yourself out too much. Alright. So, let's see here. Let's see. Pokemon. Let's look at our Pokemon. Blueberry. He's a timid nature. He has some berry juice on him. Clear body. He has some pretty good stats here. His special defense is S. Everything else is decent. Okay. Tackle. Now what does a physical attack in which the user charges full body into the foe? So better takedown. Okay. That guy, he just came out of nowhere. Wiped out in an instant. This guy with red hair just came out of nowhere, knocked out all of my Pokemon before I even had a chance to react. Now I can't even stop you from escaping. Now, burn it. As you observed, these specimens are completely immune to extreme cold and heat. What about immunity to electricity? We have yet to complete that, sir. It is difficult to enhance the specimens quickly when we have our external research as well. Very well. This will do for now. Ah, Marlin. Perfect timing. We're moving up our timetable. I'm unsure as to why, but our target seems to have relocated to our vicinity earlier than anticipated. With the Shadow Warriors enhanced and the package we need arriving today, we can begin the operation. Understood. There's just one more thing to discuss before I head out. The trespassers we locked up in the warehouse have escaped. This grunt over here let them get away. How bad is it? What did those two see? The first one, the boy with red hair, saw nothing relevant. The second one, however, if Faye finds out he was in the lab, she will insist on relocating in the middle of our operation. You know that's time and resources we can't afford. To make sure Faye doesn't find out about what happened, our priority right now is obtaining the package needed for the mission. We'll deal with that second one who escaped at a later time. Understood. I have a plan to obtain that package, and will even allow this failure of a grunt here to redeem himself. Once I have it, I'll head straight for the target. Then good luck, Marlin. Close. We're getting so close. Soon it won't be long before that power finally becomes ours. The door has been forced shut behind you. Alright. That's simple. There's no other way I can go, so... Malik, you finally made it out. Have you met old man Log yet? He's supposed to be an expert on Pokemon stats, or whatever. I just filled him in on what happened. I study all aspects of Pokemon stats and capture rates. And my title is Professor, not Old Man. Anyway, that must have been quite the ordeal you both went through. I'm relieved to see both of you are unharmed. Why does he sound posh? And it seems you have managed to acquire rare Pokemon. I was planning on giving Nero a Pokemon of his own someday, but now I don't have to. Ho ho ho. Someday? I've been here a whole week, and I was expecting one ASAP. Well, of course. I was always going to give you one, Nero. There are plenty of errands I'm too old to run for myself, after all. It's just that you're insistent on looking for your parents. I keep telling you, no one has seen them in years. Even if they are somehow still in Boreas, finding them is much too big a task for you alone. I think I'm going to be messing up voices all over. I was hoping you would accept that fact before giving you a Pokemon, but you refuse to listen. You may be my legal guardian or whatever in a Boreas, but you sure don't know anything about me. I'm strong enough to fend for myself. And when I see my parents, they'll see just how strong I really am. Just like you're about to. Come on, Malik. I said I owed you a battle before, so let me show you both how a real trainer does it. Alright, first rival battle. Woohoo! So, Gibblehead doesn't know any fire moves. He only really knows tackle, but we're going to lower its accuracy because why run the risk of dying in the first battle? So now we're going to go Metal Bash. I avoided the attack. And one more and done. Alright. Woohoo! What? I lost? Yes, you did. That was a fine battle. Very enthralling, if I do say myso.
Shh. No one cares how it made you feel, old man. I only care about how strong it made our Pokemon.
Well, from what I can see, your Pokemon do have some nice stats. I see potential for them to become strong Pokemon someday.
Finally, the first useful thing you've said all day. And it's going to be the last, because I'm out of here.
Well, he's certainly a handful, isn't he? And now that he's gone, who will run my errands for me? Ah, yes, Malik. You seem rather capable. You should assist me. Ah, what a splendid idea. Your father was well known for helping others, after all. It's only fitting that his son would follow in his footsteps. As for the task, there's a package in Bellintown at the Pokemart. I would get it myself, but my assistants and I are much too busy with our research. Don't fret. The clerk knows someone will be picking it up in my stead. Since you have your own Pokemon with you, it should be easy. But just in case, this repellent will make the journey easier for you.
Yep, repel.
And while you're at it, you could assist me with another task. A fellow professor, Oak, you asked me, to give these to 2 young trainers. It's an encyclopedia for recording the data of Pokemon. Apparently, Boreas has plenty of Pokemon his own region lacks. Okay. Personally, I'm content with just observing species for the Pokedex. However, if you want complete data on Pokemon, including their base stats, you'll need to catch them. So here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. I got Pokeballs. So that means normally when you start a Nuzlocke, you don't go care about the route until you get Pokeballs, but you get Pokeballs right away here, so I will be carrying. If you're not in the mood for catching Pokemon, use that repel I gave you to keep them away. If you need anything else from me, I'll be in my lab. But before you depart, you should head home and inform your mother. She's been very worried about you. Good luck, Malik. My studies are depending on you.
Alright, we're not going to go into every room and house and door.
Oh. Nero's residence. Let's go in here first, though. Let's talk to you.
Are you looking for Nero? He set out on a journey to find out what happened to our parents. They ditched us when we were kids, and we haven't seen them since.
Interesting.
Is it true? You're leaving home, Malik? Then don't forget to take any items out of your PC before you go.
There's something irresistible about that sound.
Don't walk away from these signs until you've read them completely. Every single one contains important information that will help you out during your adventure. Skipping text on these signs will likely cost you.
Yeah. Alright, my residence. Let's go talk to Mom.
Malik, where have you been? I was really worried about you. Wow, that sounds awfully frightening. I'm really glad you're safe now. Before you do anything else, you should take a nice long rest.
Thanks, Mom.
Don't you feel better now, sweetie? Now you've got the energy to run Professor Log's errands for him. Sniff, I always knew that the day would come when you would leave home. It said so on TV. If only your father could see you now, he'd be so proud. Well, if you're going to run errands before Professor Log, you'll need this. That's a mission log function for your Supercube. It keeps track of anything you've been asked to do. To use it, yeah. And now that you have one, why don't we have it keep a record of Professor Log's request for you?
Hero's Journey.
Oh, and before I forget, you left a key component of your Supercube on the floor of your room. I know it wasn't necessary before, but now that you have your very own Pokemon, you'll need it if you want to use those stat-boosting items in battle. Just in case you've forgotten, the Supercube acts just like a bag. Okay, yep. But unlike those cheap bags from Pokemart that can only hold 42 items, the Supercube, or as it's more commonly known, Cube, has an infinite amount of space. It works by digitizing the item's data put into it, so essentially it's like you're carrying nothing extra at all. And other than that, You can even automatically sort your cube by pressing start. Yeah, isn't that convenient? Of course, if you still think the cube is a little cluttered, even after sorting, just use L and R to move through it quickly. Oh, and you can even use it to store this party gift I prepared. Okay, costume box. Yep. Filled it with different colors. Yep. But if you find more outfits, make sure you store them in there as well. Stay safe out there. Okay. Let's go to our PC, see what's inside. Berry juice. We're going to withdraw all that. And now, let's begin our Pokemon journey. Please go outside the door. Now, this is Professor Log's house, so I want to talk to a couple people. Do you know Pokemon have hidden stats called effort values and individual values? I could show you those stats if you like. Alright. Welcome to the Stat Scanner interface. Using this device, not only can you view your Pokemon stats, you can also view the moves your Pokemon are able to learn. Yep, okay. So, right now, it looks like my IVs are like that. My effort values are nothing. I will eventually like train my effort values and like decrease like certain effort values. But yes, I want the device for myself. I can't just go around handing it to anyone. However, if you were to satisfy a part and say register at least 50 different Pokemon species as captured in your Pokedex, if you could do that, I would let you have this device. So that's going to be a little difficult to do just for the simple fact that... Yeah, okay, I know that. But I do heavily enjoy this game. There's so many quality of life improvements in this game. One of them being like, there are these Pokemon storage systems all over the place. And it just made so many things like simpler. So let's go in here. Oh, quest.
Oh, hello, Malak. I heard from your mother that you're finally leaving town. This is very exciting news. Now, I might ask for a favor. I've been feeling a little under the weather lately, and I was hoping you could pick me up an antidote for the Pokemon. Wonderful, wonderful. The closest Pokemon is in Ballantown, and they should be well stocked up with antidotes.
Your neighbor needs your help. Yep.
Okay.
Avalanche has caused some snow pile-ups to gather on the road. If you want to go to Bellin, you'll have to take the old mountain road for now. Here, come with me. Yeah, you're going to show me the way. I know the way. Alright, so we're going to Bellin. So the first Pokemon we encounter will be our first encounter. Oh. And it's a Vanillite. Okay. So, if we kill it, we're done. Did you just... Yeah, you did. I'm not doing hardcore rules. I'm not doing anything like that. So, I'm going to heal in battle. People may not like that, but I'm not doing any hardcore Nuzlocke runs right now. Like I said, I'm not that good at Pokemon yet. I mean, I have been playing for a long time, but, you know, just kind of on my own. Alright, we got Vanillite. It feels pleasantly cool when embraced. This Pokemon is treasured by households in warm regions. Alright, so we're doing food themes, so let's see. This is funny. We'll do Neo I don't know if that's how you spell it. Let me Google that real quick.
Neapolitan. Yep, that's the right. No, well, nope. Poop. Disable this keyboard shortcut. Yes. Okay. Neapolitan. There we go. Neapolitan. It's kind of funny. Alright, let's look at our Pokemon. Okay, he's hasty. So his defense is lowered, but he's got more speed. He's got really high special defense, decent special attack, okay, ice body, and pretty much crappy moves. But we'll deal with that. So we're gonna switch him to be the front. We're going to item. We're gonna give him a berry juice, and then I'm going to go ahead and heal him, and we'll go from there. Alright, Snorunt. Would have been nice to get a Snorunt here. There we go. Taunt, no contact. Alright. Don't lower my defense. Okay. You're gonna be a butthead. And there we go. Taken down. So, one of the reasons why I decided to do, like, the hard level cap is because I don't have to grind as much. So, let's see. You. I just don't know what to do. Every few days, this horrible Pokemon has been coming into my house and stealing my food. I could stop it if I had a Pokemon of my own, but unfortunately, I have none. Oh, I just had an idea. Would you be able to... Ah, there it is again. It's come to steal more food. No, get away from my fridge. I'll stop it from leaving, Daddy. Wow, Daddy, it hurt me. It's alright, sweetie. Daddy's not going to let that Pokemon hurt you anymore. If you could help me out and get my food back from that Pokemon, I'd be extremely grateful. There might be a little something in for you as well. Alright, so we have a strange Pokemon stealing food from the people. Yep, Icicle Cave. But we are not going for that. You! Excuse me. Hi there, may I help you? Wait, you're telling me Professor Log sent you to get his package? Uh-oh. I thought that guy smelled fishy. Here's the deal, kid. I already gave the package to the man who was just here. But if you want to blame anyone for this mix-up, blame Professor Log. I told him he needed to tell me who he'd be sending. But he just kept saying, someone will get it. There's nothing I could do for you at this point, but maybe if you chase after that man, you can catch him before he gets too far. Alright. Well, we need an antidote, so we're going to buy an antidote. We're going to buy a couple Pokeballs as well, I think. We'll have 10 Pokeballs. I want to have a couple of potions. So I'll have 5 potions. A couple more of these. Yeah, I think we'll be good for there. Nope, we're good. Alright, so let's go. What's in here? There's nobody who really has a quest in here, so. Oh, he gave me heal balls. That's cool. Thanks. Wow, you're a brat. This game really wants you to like talk to everybody. I'm not gonna like read everybody's stuff. Dash of legendary Pokemon Articuno. Hey, come back here. Come back here. I said come back here. Ah, caught you. What's that, citizen? A stolen package? I'll let the Pokemon Rangers handle this one. I'm on duty. You're lazy. Yeah, I know all that. Alright, so our Pokemon are Neapolitan and Blueberry. Our levels are not exactly stellar. Did you receive the package from the Mott? Yes, sir, I did. Were you discreet in doing so? I was, sir. I even ran into one of the two I let escape from the warehouse, but I chose to avoid a confrontation. As far as I'm aware, I wasn't followed. Good work. I'd say you're back on the road to earning whatever you asked for when you joined us. It was a mechanical leg for my mother, sir. Legs, arms, another head, whatever. As long as this package contains all the goods that we need for the operation, the scientists will build as many limbs as your mother wants. I'm heading north of the Frozen Heights to capture the target. Report back to Zeph and inform him of my current status. Yes, sir. Okay. Oh, why won't you let me in? Oh, stupid. Yeah, I know. Back off. Alright, let's go. Now we can get through here. We are not very strong. Cacnea, use cut. So, let's see. One with the wind, one with the snow. A heart that is frozen in absolute zero. Now become the snow that drives the harshest blizzard. Sangren Fimbulvita. Descend to me, Articuno. Shadow Warriors, restrain it. Now, Articuno, it's time for you to become ours. The operation was a success. Time to report back to Zeph. I recognize you from the lab. I thought your imprisonment, however brief, would have taught you better. Do you just enjoy being locked up? No, we don't have time to deal with you for now. But regardless, we can't have you pursuing us any farther. Grunts, one of you was stolen. Who do you think you are, huh? Do you think you could just follow us and get away with it? Don't expect any mercy from the shadows. Yeah. Snorunt. My Neapolitan is not going to be doing much. Oops. Okay. Let's harden. Stop flinching me. Yeah, I know. I can just go to... I'm just going to go to my Blueberry. Yeah. Metal Bash. I said Metal Bash. And again. She squealed. Oh, you wanted this package? Yeah, you can have it. We've taken what we needed from it. You need to be smart not to follow us again. Oh, I need cut to get through there again. So we're going to go to our mom. We're going to rest. And then we're going to go talk to Professor Oak, and then I think or Professor Locke, and I think I'm going to call it there for now.
Oh, Marla, you returned with my package. Now, let me check if they sent what they were supposed to. New research equipment, the latest in Pokemon science. Where are the Master Balls? Did you open this package? Take anything from it, Malik? Ah, I see. You recovered my package from some thugs. And they must have taken the Master Balls. What? You saw them use one to capture Articuno. If I'm correct, we could be in grave danger. I have one more errand for you to run, Malik. An old friend of mine lives in Dresco Town. He has a vast knowledge of Borean history. I need you to tell him everything that has transpired thus far. I have a theory about what is going on, but I need to confirm it. You have your own Pokemon now, so this shouldn't be too difficult. You can get to Dresco Town by going through Icicle Cave. Oh, silly me. How can I expect you to find Icicle Cave if you don't know the way?
Town map.
Now, let's take a look at the town map, shall we?
Dude. I know. It's right there.
Did you notice yellow X? That marker will automatically move when you have a new destination. But you know what? Now that you have your own mission log, allow me to record my request from earlier.
Aim to see every Pokemon in the Boreas Pokedex, or, as is most commonly known, West Boreas. Yeah, so he wants me to see every Pokemon in the West and the East. And capture everyone. I'm not going to do that this time.
My younger sister, Natasha Log, lives in Blizzard City. If you ever meet her, she can upgrade your Pokedex and make it easier for you to encounter Pokemon you are looking for. Oh, if my memory seems to be going, I have one more thing to give you. Please, next time you see Nero, give him this Pokedex.
Yeah. Yep, I will.
He's been rather cold to me ever since he arrived here, but he seems to get along fine with you. I'm sure if you give him the Pokedex, he'd be willing to assist.
Alright, and I do believe that this is where I am going to go ahead and save my game, and we will call it there for now. Thank you all. If you enjoyed watching this, I will continue the game. And that's, I mean, I'm going to play it to its completion. I don't know if I'm going to do post-game stuff, because there's a lot of post-game stuff, and I even on my normal playthrough haven't finished it. But thank you all, and I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you, and goodbye.